Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Sean from Ridesharing101.com. Got the spiffy Ridesharing101.com t-shirt. I always forget to wear these when I'm doing a video because I'm usually getting ready to go to the day job, which is gardening, and I'm usually covered in mud and, plant debris and all kinds of stuff. So, anyway, today on the daily vlog, and I want to apologize. I normally try to put out at least one a day, but I've been really kind of sick lately. So hopefully I'm back. Actually, I took the day off and I'm gonna go to the doctor, so we'll see what's up. But regardless, I did drive a little bit this morning, and I want to talk about the Uber app. Now, Uber's been doing this for a while, and I know that they have plenty of people that work on the app, that work on the map. My day job is located about 4 or 5 blocks away from Uber's main office, and I drive Uber employees all the time, and I've driven people that work on the app and, deal with the driver interface, and, I've had lots of interesting discussions. But Uber's been in business long enough to know there are certain things you can do, certain places you can pick up, and certain places where you can't. So imagine my sort of frustration when I get a location to pick up a passenger and it says bus zone. This is in San Francisco, and it'll say bus zone. I think it was like Second and Folsom. I might be a little off on the address, for San Francisco, but now, and I covered this in the ebook that's on the website on Ridesharing101.com. It's illegal to pick up a passenger in a bus zone, and it's not just it's an inconvenience thing, you don't want to do it. There are forward-facing cameras on the buses, so if you're in a bus zone and a bus pulls up behind you, all they have to do is, the camera's active. It goes to there's a third-party location where somebody monitors the cameras, and they don't, they get all the different feeds. They're not necessarily watching that particular bus at that moment, but they can pull up the feed. So if the bus driver complains against you, you're going to get a ticket. I had a friend who was on a bus. He had his bicycle. There's a bicycle rack on the front. He had his bicycle on the front. He didn't lock it because he was only going a few blocks. And basically the bus stops. A guy runs out, grabs his bike, hops on it, and rides the bike away. And he's chasing the guy. And of course, it's, the guy took off. The guy was faster. The guy on a bike is faster than some guy running. And he talked to the bus driver. He got a number. They called. They got the feed. They looked at the camera. They got a description. The police showed up, and they told him, it's the guy, blah, blah, is wearing this and that and the other thing. So there is a photographic record from the buses. So if you're in the bus zone and you anger the bus driver, and it doesn't take much because other drivers and other pedestrians and, other people moving in and out of traffic will upset the bus drivers because they've got a rough job. They're dealing with cranky people. They're dealing with homeless. They're dealing with people that don't have money who are trying to ask them questions. There's, it's not an easy job. I wouldn't want to do it. So if you anger the bus driver, you could very well get a ticket. Uber knows that you can't pick people up in the bus zone. So why would it allow the app to accept a fare request from that position? Or why would it tell you to go to a place where there's a bus zone? It makes no sense. They're basically saying, hey, we want you to get a ticket, but it's okay. The reason I bring this up is there's been a lot of talk about AB 50 in California, which is Assembly Bill 5. I'm sorry, not AB 50, AB 5. Assembly Bill 5, which would make rideshare drivers and gig economy workers full-time employees. Now, whether or not you agree with this or not, it's something that's about to go to the Senate, and they're going to vote on it to see if it will go on the November ballot. Now, I personally, I did not sign the petition that Uber sent to the California drivers. and I encourage people not to. Not because I necessarily think that it's good or bad. I don't know what it is because I haven't seen it. I want the choice. I don't want to take Uber's word that, this won't be a good thing or that they can do better by us, because they haven't done better by us not even until now. They just, not in general. We started at a certain percentage, they changed the percentage, then they changed how we got paid to time and distance model. So I'm not willing to give Uber the benefit of the doubt. They're kind of like a girlfriend that's been cheating on you and says, well, this time, it'll be different. Yeah, well, I'm kind of, I'm looking for a new relationship. So kind of a bad example, but that's the one that came to the top of my mind first. I don't know, maybe I have relationship issues. I don't know, but I don't think so. My relationships tend to be pretty good. Sorry. I crack myself up sometimes. I'm easily amused. Anyway, to get back to the subject, I do not know why Uber allows this. You should not be able to pick somebody up in the bus zone. They shouldn't have you pick up people on the corner either, because you're blocking traffic, especially downtown. You're creating gridlock. San Francisco is even thinking about doing like New York City and making it so you cannot make a right turn on a red light. That's how bad traffic is. So Uber really needs to fix their app, just some common sense measures. So I think with that, I will end on that note. Short vlog. Like I said, I'm a little under the weather, not feeling well. And I'll see you at a later time. Keep driving. Please be safe. Oh, and fortunately, in the example that I gave, the passenger did call or did text me and said, hey, I can meet you. And then she gave me an alternative spot. And I said, okay, got it. And she walked up. We met easily, and it was fine. So I really want to thank the passenger for doing that. And I want to encourage you all to communicate with your passengers. If you have time, if you're more than like a block away, call them and say, hey, I can't pick you up in a bus zone. Please walk up and meet me there, because and just throw out a number. It's a $200 ticket. It might not be a $200 ticket. It might be a $100 ticket, but the passenger doesn't need to know that. You can just say, you can give a dollar amount, make it sound ooh, or you can just say, hey, I'll get a ticket, and I can't do that, so please meet me at this other location. And if they complain, then you simply cancel, because no fare is worth, a 3-digit ticket. So think about that, and I'll see you next vlog. Thanks. Bye.